Now, people have been looking forward to this. Calling it the Moon Medley. So Moon's going to start off with Lose Yourself, and it's your job to text over a song request.
Yeah, just keep them coming. Just keep texting them over. If we don't use yours, sorry, but just keep them coming. I gotta
know the words.
Yeah,
He's got to know the words too.
I've seen him do this when he plays live and does acoustic stuff. I know you do Lose Yourself, and then usually it's kind of like a standard. You go from Lose Yourself right into Heartless by Kanye West.
Yeah, that one seems to go well.
All right, let's start there then. Let's start there.
Okay.
And then text your request over to 48258. We'll see if you can pull this off.
Okay. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one chance to not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. In the night, I hear them talk. The coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along that road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless.
All right, how about Thrift Shop?
To a woman so heartless. Thrift shop. Okay. I'm gonna pop some tags. I only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is pretty awesome. I gotta censor as I go, I guess.
All right, let's go old school. Clapton, Layla.
Oh, that's easy. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, won't you please, Layla? You got me on my knees, Layla. Oh, baby, won't you ease my mind?
All right, from the 314. Oh, that's a good one. Down Under for Men at Work.
I come from the land down under.
Yes!
Women go and men plunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. That's a different key there, though.
Riz, you see this one? 636. Skrillex, Bangarang.
That doesn't even have any words.
Go for it. Oh, dude, this is a good one here. Thunder Rolls, Garth Brooks.
Oh, that's easy. I grew up on that, dude. The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes, and the love grows cold on a sleepless night. As the storm blows out of control, deep in her heart, the wrist show rolls.
Nice.
See what you did there.
Thank you.
573, Fun, Some Nights.
Okay, I've done that before. Words. Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bed.
It's unbelievable.
Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I still don't know what I stand for. Oh.
We knew this was coming. Story of the year. Anything.
Oh, well.
You just go for it.
No, this is easy.
Until the day I die. You guys gotta do the backups. I spill my heart for you. If you even know. Until the day I die.
Until the day I die.
I spill my heart for Patrico.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Of course, here's Pantera.
Oh, God.
Do you know any words? Any Pantera?
Respect.
Yeah.
All right, how about this? 618, 9 Inch Nails, anything.
That's pretty easy. Help me, I've broke apart my insides. Help me, I've got no soul to sell. Help me, the only thing that works for is help him get away from himself.
I want to have sex with you like an animal.
Yeah.
What about this one? I say no to this one. I say no. In the Air Tonight.
Oh, dude.
A little Phil Collins.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
All right.
Oh, I've done that one 100 times.
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's
All right, like 2 more. Go ahead, Patrico.
All right, do 573 Radioactive, Imagine Dragons.
If I remember the words.
NinjaBling.com, the exclusive jeweler of the Riz Show.
We actually got an email from somebody about Moritz Royce jewelry, if you'd like to hear it.
I'm sure it's something great.
We've been together for a little over 10 years and have an 8-year-old son wanting to get her a nice ring, but with us going on vacation this month, it's not leaving much in the account. Wondering if Ninja Bling does financing.
Here's the thing. They don't do financing.
On the fly,
and
Royals, go.
There's a reason for that. They save you money that way.
Right.
Okay, let's see.
You could do financing at other places, but you end up spending more money. With them not doing financing and them not having like a storefront, with them being in a tall office building, just another way that they save you money. Here's what you do. You get yourself a credit card and you basically do your own financing.
Get a no-interest credit card.
You're going to save a ton of money and you're going to get a great piece of jewelry for a great price when you go up to Moritz Royce.
There are plenty of no-interest credit cards out there.
Right.
So just pay it off before the interest kicks in. Boom,
Yep.
done. There's no better place to go than Moritz Royce Jewelry. They'll work within your budget. They're the ethical jeweler. You're not going to leave there like you're feeling taken advantage of, because that's the worst. And you know it. If you make a big purchase and you go, man, something ain't right here, and you leave there going, was I taken advantage of? Most likely you were.
Yeah. And
Instinct is usually right.
John Royce and the staff up there from Moritz Royce, they have been sponsors of this show for a very long time. But even more importantly, we've been customers of Moritz Royce for a very long time. You want a great piece of jewelry, you want to pay a great price, Moritz Royce Jewelry.
NinjaBlink.com. Get the phone number, get the address, make an appointment. They are the exclusive jeweler of the Riz Show, Moritz Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels and not the shaft.
Gotta have it is the
I tell you what, I've been in radio for a long time, and I don't know why I'm more nervous for this.
I don't know either.
For this than I think anything we've ever done.
You know, he brought 2. You want to write Moon another
Well,
$250 check?
Now, people have eaten these before. I mean, you've seen Fear Factor. We are going to give away some prizes. We have tickets to go see Jimmy Eat World and Third Eye Blind, a big summer show happening next Tuesday at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. And we've got tickets to go see Grandson over at Ballpark Village Friday night, June 28th. In fact, Carly has a Grandson sweatshirt on. Are you a fan?
Yeah.
Will you be going to the show?
Yeah.
Look at you. John Patrico's here, so the game we're playing is...
John versus Carly. Who knows more about the other's decade?
So we've got questions about things from the 1970s and text lingo. So Carly would be more of the text lingo kind of expert there, and John will be the expert of all things 70s.
Maybe.
So we'll actually combine the questions. So Tony will ask the question. You guys write down your answer. And whoever gets the most right wins. Simple as that.
I could cheat.
So we need Team Carly or Team John. All right. Roy, hello.
Hi there.
All right, Team Carly or Team John?
John.
John, okay. Hang on. Kay,
Yes.
Team John or Team Carly?
Team John.
John.
These
Nobody's got
people.
confidence in you, Carly.
Oh,
Ryan.
Are they wrong?
Yeah.
Team John or Team Carly?
I'm going to go Team Carly.
All
Thank you.
right.
Go.
Yeah. Okay. Ready to do this?
Sure.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Question
Moon,
number
you
1.
keep
And
score.
remember, you have to write down your answers. Before the reveal, write down your answers. Question number 1. What is a rotary phone? What is a rotary phone?
Let's go to...
I mean, I got a question. I mean, what are you supposed to...
When somebody says to you rotary phone,
Yeah.
what's the first thing that pops into your head?
Carly, what's a rotary phone?
The phone with the cord, and you go with and you do the things with your finger.
John?
Right. The phone that has a dial.
Yeah, turnstile dialing.
Yep.
We'll give...
Did I get it?
You got it right.
Yep.
So far, we're tied.
All right, in text lingo, what does IDK mean? What does IDK mean?
If you have to guess, just write down a guess.
John, IDK.
I like cats.
That's a
Carly.
L, even though I said D.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
IDK. How do you spell cats? DCATS?
K-A-T.
What kind of cats are you hanging out
That's
with,
wrong
John?
on a lot of
Okay,
levels.
I don't know.
I like cats.
I love
D
them.
and a C.
We're ahead.
Wow.
I told you I don't.
Carly's
Whatever.
up 1.
Yeah, she is.
Maybe John could steal one back here.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Write down 2 of the 3 presidents that served in the 70s. 2 of the 3 presidents that were in office during the 70s.
There were 3. We just need 2 of them. Carly.
JFK and Herbert Hoover.
Okay.
Yep.
John.
Johnson and Nixon.
Ooh, boy.
Those are both wrong.
Did I win?
Really?
No, you're both wrong.
Ford,
I know
Carter,
Kennedy was
Ford,
60s.
Ford, Carter, Nixon.
When was Hoover?
Okay, I got one right.
Means nothing in this game.
Okay.
Nothing.
Hmm.
You can't love it, fool.
Moon's mouth is agape.
Okay.
Are you biting your tongue
Hoover
on
for
these?
president.
All right, here we go. Text lingo. TIA.
I had no idea what this was.
TIA.
John, TIA.
Just try and work it out.
I'm trying to. If nothing comes up.
So if Tony texts you TIA, what does that mean? John?
I have nothing.
Okay, that's wrong. Carly?
Thanks in advance. Yeah, the gas.
You are up
See?
2 now.
I told you I was going to.
John, the
Terrible
2 out
at
of
this.
3 presidents thing
Meow,
really disappointed
John.
me.
Meow.
Me too.
All right.
All right, back to yours. Back to yours.
All
You
right,
got
back-
it.
back to
your strong
1970s.
suit.
In the
Okay.
70s, what was the most common way to take your temperature? Back in the 70s, what was the most common way to take your temperature?
Temperature would be.
Wait, don't
Wait,
say it.
time
Don't say it.
out. Man,
Got
jumping
an
the gun
answer?
here.
Carly?
Write down your answer.
With your hand.
Okay, go ahead, Carly. The answer?
With your hand.
With your hand. John?
But.
It is rectally, yes.
That's what I was afraid of.
John gets a point.
So do you use your hand?
Yeah, I was like, they
Well, that's
combine
not
those
accurate.
two.
The
though.
answer
Yeah.
is rectally.
Do we both get it right?
No. No.
Text lingo.
What's touching the butt?
Text lingo.
Yeah.
The hand.
OMG.
I even know this one.
John, what is it?
For you,
Oh
John.
my gosh.
Carly.
That's what he said. Oh my.
Okay.
Carly's still up 1.
This is an audio clue.
Where is this,
Wow.
by the way?
It should be. It's in the Tuesday folder. Audio to start the show. It should say
It's hard to find.
audio
on
for the
Thursdays.
game.
Okay.
Currently, the score is 4-3.
I know. I'm still losing.
It's in my
But you're-
Tuesday folder. I
see,
can't
you gotta
find
look
it.
at the
Audio to start the
positive. You're
show.
only one behind. You're in this
Okay.
game. You got this. man.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is it, Tony?
For the contest. If you just do it
suspense,
by
the
date
suspense.
modified, it'll
Yeah,
put it right at the very, very
Okay,
top.
hang on.
This is just to throw her off her game.
Okay.
Is that what it is? It's not,
There we
not
go.
working.
It's trying to
What
ease the
is
score.
this sound?
My apologies, guys.
Yeah.
What is this sound?
Do we know what that sound is?
What is that sound?
What is this sound? Do you know it, John?
I want to say an air raid siren.
Oh, come on.
That it's not.
You got to guess?
Some sort of audio issue.
Is that something like when the TV loses signal?
That's what
It's
I'm.
a TV
that's
test pattern. Yep.
Okay.
I
did that.
never knew what a TV
That's
test
an
sounded.
audio issue.
They
That ain't
did
the
that-
sound I remember.
Sounds like an audio
That's
issue
from a
to me.
That's
Can
from a
you-
1970s television show.
Can you tell us what the sound? Can you make the sound that you remember?
Huh?
I thought it was more of a.
Well, that's no. That's the snow. That's
That's
the
not a
static.
test. This is
He's
a
talking
test.
about when like something goes dead and it hits all those
With the
colors,
color
color
bars.
bars.
If you type in 70s TV test pattern, that's what it is.
I'll believe you, but that's not what I.
What do you remember?
Is it this?
Yes. That's what I.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. Just a dead air and just
That's literally pulled from streaming 70s
well,
television.
I
We're
gotta-
both
I mean,
wrong.
I'll believe you. But that's
Okay.
not what I'm familiar with.
I'm not
Next.
here to argue.
BTW.
I'm here to win.
BTW.
John?
I'm looking at this and I just. Oh, I know you know it. You're over there going, yeah.
BTW is?
Stop yelling at me, John.
And by the way, the score is only 4-3. It's still 4-3.
Yeah, not after this.
Carly?
By the way, it's by the way, John.
By
I told you I'd be terrible at this.
You're not terrible.
Well,
You're
I
just
just
not
don't
doing
savvy.
better than me
I'm not
the way. Okay,
savvy
next
right
question.
now.
Yeah.
Space Invaders, Breakout, and Death Race were all what? Write it down.
Oh.
Write down your answer. Space Invaders, Breakout, and Death Race were all what? I think they're both locked in.
Carly?
Video games?
John?
Games.
Arcade games, yes. Both got that, right?
Cool.
Next one.
LMAO. LMAO.
John?
Let me. I don't have anything for
Carly?
John, you are so bad at this game. I am laughing my ass off.
Laugh my ass off.
You know, I just don't. I am not tech savvy. Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
You know, I just.
Apologize to your parents.
Carly wins.
Ryan is the winner. Team Carly wins, but we do have a couple
We
more.
got a couple more questions here.
Okay.
A very popular weekly show debuted in 1975. What is the name of this very popular weekly show?
Debuted in 1975. Weekly show.
Can I make a guess?
Yeah.
Write it down. You don't know? You're out?
Did I already win?
All right, he's
Yes.
out.
So I can just guess?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Is it Soul Train?
She guesses Soul Train. You guess?
Just
I
make a
don't
guess.
have a guess.
Oh, come on, you gotta have a guess.
A weekly show.
It's 1,000 TV
Stop
shows. Just,
getting
just
angry. This is a game,
No,
John.
it isn't.
Moon, what is
you
it?
can guess it. It's the Fall Guy, right?
Oh, my God. Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live.
Oh!
Sorry. Hey, you threw a softball up. I'm gonna take a
Walked
chip
right
at
into
it.
that. And finally, TBC in text lingo. TBC.
I mean, I got a wild guess.
Go ahead.
To be continued.
Whoa!
Look at you.
You didn't know that, did you?
No,
You didn't know
wheels
that.
are turning.
You didn't know it.
What a
You
jerk.
didn't know
I
it.
can't believe
Wow, you didn't know it?
You jerk.
You didn't know it.
7-5.
You know,
Nope.
Nope.
I bow to
Not
you.
indeed.
You don't have to do that. Get off your knees, John. You're
John
fine.
Patrico, thank you very much.
That's
He says,
below the
oh, you
belt.
know.
I know you have to go to
Short
work.
joke.
Who are we shouting out this week, John?
Well, this shout out's going to be to Donnie and his big marathon that he's got coming up. And I want everybody to call in and give some money. I will be calling tomorrow morning. So do the
Get
same.
ready. So get ready because John's
right.
calling in tomorrow morning.
That's right.
Yeah, Donnie Fandango's 28-hour radiothon begins in less than 1 hour. And thank you, John, for coming to read the ads for us. Craig's Freak of the Week. If you missed any of the ads, available on the podcast later on, 1057thepoint.com/Riz, and download that and enjoy. Up after the break, Moon's got your sports, got your headline Hooge. It's 9:03 on this Thursday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Hideousness will haunt my dreams forever.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. No major issues to report, all good. Point forecast today, mostly cloudy. May see some sun, around 80 for the high. Tonight, a few clouds. Some areas may see some rain, but mostly dry, around 70 for the low. Right now, it is 70 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto. Go.
Let's do this.
We're gonna do
Let's
this.
do it. All right.
I have to poop so bad.
Open
right now.
up the wrapper.
That's a big chip, man. This is God, it's huge. Are you sure we gotta do this?
What does it smell like?
Look.
It smells. You want to smell it? It smells
Yeah.
pretty. I mean, it's got a.
Oh my gosh! I smelled it with my eyes.
All right. It smells hot. Hot.
Oh, mine broke! Mine's broken.
So don't count.
Look how big this chip is. It's not.
It's a
this
giant
is no Dorito. No, this
But
is.
it's a shape. It's a giant triangle, tortilla chip.
Yeah, this is awful.
Even Sixers in here wants to see this.
That's a big. That's a big chip.
Big chip.
Big
Ooh, and it's dusty, guys. This is a dusty chip.
All right, here we
I
go.
would get the broken one.
This is the one that when you see it in the bag, when you open the bag,
Yeah,
you're like,
bonus.
ooh, I want that one.
Cool
That's-
Ranch bonus. This is not Cool Ranch.
All
This
right,
is hot to try.
Here we go, folks.
Wait, we sure we got
drum roll for you.
The Packy one chip
New
challenge.
truck bed cover. You got to go to Pure Performance. Pure Performance in St. Charles. They have all the best brands and the best selection. And when you think truck bed covers, think Pure Performance. They are the #1 tonneau retailer in St. Louis. And when you buy your truck bed cover during the month of June, you get half off the installation. And no matter what truck brand you own, Chevy, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Jeep, Nissan, or Toyota, Pure Performance is your one-stop truck accessories stop. And don't forget, they have everything that you could think of to trick out your truck or your Jeep. So let's talk about the trucks for a second. Truck bed liners, truck bed mats, Nerf bars, hoop steps, rock sliders, guards and rails, bed rail caps, cargo bars, nets, cargo boxes, cargo lights, toolboxes. They got all that stuff at Pure Performance. The place is huge, over 25,000 square feet. They got an 8-bay garage. And don't forget, this month, get your truck bed cover at Pure Performance in St. Charles and get 50% off the installation. It's Pure Performance. Online at pureperformance.com, PURperformance.com.
And welcome back to America's favorite cooking show, The Skinny Guinea. I'm The Skinny Guinea. With me, as always, is the Fat Guinea, Tony.
Hey, hi.
And my other assistant, Creepster Jeff.
Hello. Hello.
And today we will be making placenta smoothies. And here's what you'll need. Frozen mango, orange juice, some ice, vodka of your choice,
Nice.
coconut milk, and one large, fairly fresh placenta. Hey, when is our guest of honor getting here? Ooh, there's the bell. Go get him.
I'll actually go get him.
Oh, there he is.
Thanks. Hey.
Man of the hour right here.
Hey, I just was walking around.
Guest of
my
honor
neighborhood.
today. Okay.
Yeah. What you guys got cooking?
We're making placenta smoothies.
Come on in here.
Oh, God.
All right.
If I throw up in his alcohol.
Oh,
That's a lot.
you smell it.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right.
I recommend we all glove up.
Interested in getting one of those red, white, and blue weirdo stickers? Your first opportunity to get them will be on Friday at First Community in Glen Carbon with myself, King Scott, Moon, and Jeff Burton. We'll be there from 4 to 6. All you have to do is donate $1, and proceeds from buying that red, white, and blue weirdo sticker all go to an amazing cause.
Yeah, it goes to a phenomenal cause, and not only will it be a blast out there, it's going to be great hanging out and getting to know you guys, but also it goes
Would you
to
like to tell us what the cause is?
yeah, it goes towards it goes towards these amazing folks who fought for us and helped our country, and these guys who have had to battle their brains for years, and now they're having health problems. They get to go out to D.C. and get rewarded for their cause.
And it's called the...
Greater St. Louis Honor Flight,
Thank
Scott.
you.
And they will make sure that these veterans are taken care of. They get flown out there. And again, it all stays local. So starting on Saturday, you could stop by any of the First Communities and you could, for $1, buy a sticker. But the big kickoff is Friday, Glen Carbon, First Community. All you have to do is go to firstcommunity.com for all the details. Again, it's firstcommunity.com. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this.
4 shots and.
This is not good.
All right, so the pants are tight.
Hey, whoa.
He's cocking it.
Do I have to
Chambered.
do I have to count every time?
Yeah.
Okay, I just was making sure.
All right, ready?
Oh God.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, 1, Jesus, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down the left cheek. 1, 2. Oh, they both hurt. 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a bitch! That was crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a monkey!
Was that 3? That was 4. All right.
They were in the same pile of left cheek twice. God bless America. Oh crap!
I hate to say I'm getting good at this, but
Oh
I think I'm getting good
man,
at
that!
this.
Oh dude, I'm telling you, that's the worst it's felt.
He is really getting good at it.
Oh dude, that's the worst ever.
Jeff's an expert marksman.
With an
Jeff, you
airsoft
found your
rifle.
thing, man.
I did. I
that's
finally
the
found my
best.
calling.
All right, give
It's
him a hash mark.
It's my special purpose.
Wow,
There
look
you
at
go.
that.
Trico's got
4
4.
marks.
Oh boy. Oh my God.
Don't forget to make your picks. 1057thepoint.com/picks. The Riz Show Pick'em Challenge.
Dude, if you watch the Riz Show ass cam here, it's just him doing like a rocking ship, just back and forth, a rocking chair. He's he grabs it and then he lurches forward and then he's
Well, here comes the fourth one.
he just keeps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, my fly's down. I just noticed
Oh,
on the
your
cam.
flies down, too.
You saw it on the
My
camera.
fly's down. Thanks, ass cam.
Is there anything Ask Cam can't do? Listen, I'm sure that at some point during today's radiothon, Donnie will have Potbelly up here in the studio. Potbelly for a great sandwich, soups, and salads, and fresh-baked cookies, and hand-dipped shakes. Less than 100 yards from here. I know Donnie loves the Turkey Club. That's his thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come in here tomorrow and see a couple Turkey Club wrappers strewn about the studio, courtesy of Potbelly. They're fresh, they're fast, they're friendly. They take your time seriously. They stand by their 8 minutes or less promise to get you in and out the door. It's quick for those with a limited lunch hour, or if you're a parent on the go, great kids menu. If you need to feed your entire office, think about Potbelly for catering. Birthday parties, catering, golf outings, catering, sports tournaments, whatever. And they'll also deliver. If you're somebody that can't get away from the office for whatever reason, have Potbelly deliver. You got 4 locations: Clayton, Creve Coeur, St. Charles on First Capitol Drive, O'Fallon, Missouri on Highway K. And download that Potbelly app and start earning yourself some sandwich and treat rewards today. It's Potbelly. Feed your smile. Now, people have been looking forward to this.
Oh, yeah.
Calling it the Moon Medley. So Moon's going to start off with Lose Yourself, and it's your job to text over a song request.
Yeah, just keep them coming. Just keep texting them over. If we don't use yours, sorry, but just keep them coming.
I gotta know the words.
Yeah,
He's got to know the words to it.
I've seen him do this
Try.
when he plays live and does acoustic stuff. I know you do Lose Yourself, and then usually it's kind of like a standard.
Moon's got your sports here in a second. Who played Little League here? Anybody play Little League? Or,
Ooh, me, yeah.
I played Little
Serious
League.
business.
Did you play Pee Wee football ever?
No.
Carly, did you play any organized sports as a kid?
A little softball action.
A little softball action. My daughter does the CYA soccer. My son plays hockey. I've seen fights between parents in the stands.
Oh yeah, I told you about that dude that got ejected and came back with a briefcase full of bricks. Was
nice.
Was, threatening the umpire.
A couple of years ago, we were at the ice rink at where were we? I think it was Webster Groves, and the cops wound up coming because 2 parents got into a fight.
I told you my dad got jumped when some dude hit him in the face, and he grabbed him and held him on the ground, and the only thing people saw was this 6'5" dude holding this tiny drunk guy down. So they jumped on my dad's back. My dad had 2 grown men on him and holding another guy down.
I don't know. To me, it seems worse now than it was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I don't really remember parents fighting.
Oh,
I remember.
it happened.
I played a lot. I played a lot of Little League.
I don't think it happened as Hooge, but remember, there just weren't phone cameras to
Yeah,
get
maybe
the
it's not.
action.
I'm just saying, from when I played,
I don't really remember a lot of this. I remember some bickering and yelling, but
I remember parents have told to leave.
Yeah, because it only takes
Go in the
one.
park. You will be watching the rest of this game from the parking lot. Sir, if you say one more word, your team will forfeit.
Yeah, it only takes one. And that one guy will rile up 4 or 5 potential, like usually decent folks, but 4 or 5 potential fighter guys that are, me toughs. Me tough.
boy,
that kind of guy.
children's competition brings out the worst in parents, apparently. What kind of examples are you setting for the kids? You Hoosiers. Anyway, a fight broke out between parents at a youth baseball game in Colorado last Saturday. It started with an argument over a disputed call, and before you know it, punches were thrown. I mean, these were like little kids baseball. And the disputed call was made by a 13-year-old kid who was umping. And I don't know if you saw the video. The video's gone viral.
I did not.
But these people, I mean, they're haymakers being thrown. By the time police arrived, between 15 and 20 adults were going at it on the field. And it got so far out of control that the woman filming it started praying out loud. Listen to this disaster.
What is happening? What is happening? This cannot happen. This cannot happen. This cannot happen. Father, in Jesus' name. Right now, Jesus.
And that's when they suddenly
In the
stopped.
name of Jesus.
In the name of
Father,
Jesus.
Right now.
In the name of Jesus.
That's when they suddenly stopped. Dude, there is a Simpsons, who's it that does the scream that's, like, I mean, it's about 10 seconds in.
Whenever there's a fight like this, there's always some woman that's just screaming.
Dude, there's this one gal, but she does this.
What is happening? What is happening? This cannot happen. This cannot happen. This cannot happen. Father, in Jesus' name. Right now, Jesus. You, Satan, in the name of Jesus. Father, right now.
Jesus is just shaking his head, too.
Maybe we should think of divine intervention, you know? Jesus would come swoop down and save the day.
Father, right now. That's what she says at the end there. Father, right now. Okay. Like he goes, yeah, oh, right now?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I was
Or
waiting.
how
Gosh, I was busy. I was on the turlet.
How about now? Dude, if you watch the video, though, one dude that just seems to be kind of like thinking that it's
sucker
dying
punched.
down. Oh, yeah, he gets popped in the ear. And, well, I mean, none of it's funny.
It's funny.
I'll let you say that. Right after he gets popped and goes down, because you can, it turned him sideways. There's a blonde gal that goes after the guy. That's
I saw
and
that.
she jumped.
Now,
And
when
I
I
was
say
like, whoa,
when
look
I
at
say
her.
funny, it's sad funny.
It's super sad. You know what's most sad about it? Is that there's 50 kids watching this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Terrible examples for the kids. Think of the children. You guys aren't thinking about the children. Here's sports. All right, Moon, what do we got?
Sports brought to you by our friends at West County Auto Body, the best auto body repair facility in the country. As of yesterday afternoon, the St. Louis Blues became a 100% locally owned National Hockey League franchise. The 16-person ownership group led by Blues chairman Tom Stillman completed its acquisition of the minority interest in the team previously held by a group called Sports Capital Holdings and now owns every single bit of the club.
That's fantastic.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's awesome.
According to Forbes, the Blues were valued at $465 million in a study published in December of 2018. It's obviously before
I bet you
the
that's
Cup.
higher now.
I was going to say that's before the Cup. Now the franchise was only valued at $157 million, according to Forbes, when the group led by Stillman purchased the team 7 years ago.
Wow, so the group that had that minority holding made some money.
Oh, for sure.
Made some money off selling the rest back to the local owners.
Yeah, and then that's a hell of an increase over 7 years. In just 7 days after winning the Stanley Cup, the Blues have now settled their ownership situation, which is super cool. And Stillman's quote was, "It's not a bad week."
Well, so I wonder.
It's not a bad week for them at all.
So they did the sale after the win. I'm wondering what they valued it at.
I don't
Wow.
have that information. I actually look for that in a couple.
I wonder if
different
that's
articles.
public. I wonder if that'll ever be public.
I'm sure.
Did
it will at
they
some point.
do it after? Did they do the sale after the win, or did they announce the sale after the win?
I don't know.
Who knows what the actual valuation was? This is Forbes reporting what
The
their
last year.
valuation is. Yeah, December of 2018. After just one season with the Blues, the acquisition of Ryan O'Reilly is looking to be one of the best trades in St. Louis sports history. Led the Blues in scoring during the regular season, wins the Conn Smythe Trophy as the MVP of the Stanley Cup playoffs, helps bring St. Louis our first Stanley Cup, and then adds a new trophy to his collection with the Frank Selke Trophy as the NHL's best defensive forward. That was all presented as a part of the annual NHL award ceremonies last night in Vegas. Did you guys watch?
That? Yeah. Keenan Thompson was the host. I thought John Hamm was the host.
Somebody said that he was not doing well.
Keenan Thompson?
Thompson.
I thought it was all right.
I heard that he made a joke about Tampa Bay, and the crowd did not find it funny.
Huh.
Well, the award was presented as obviously the annual NHL award ceremonies. The Blues were up for 5 awards yesterday, but O'Reilly was the only winner.
How was Doug Armstrong not the GM of the year? How is Craig Berube not Coach of the Year? The man
who won the Coach of the Year.
So I have the stats. He finished second to Barkov of the Florida Panthers. This is oh shoot.
I think Boudreau won.
No.
Sorry,
Barry Trotz won.
So
Coach of the Year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, O'Reilly won the Selke. He got second in the Lady Byng Trophy, which recognizes the outstanding sportsmanship. Everybody thought that he was going to take that one. Bennington finished second to Elias, Peterson of the Canucks for the Calder Trophy of the top rookie
of the Year.
Armstrong finished second to Don Sweeney of the Boston Bruins for General Manager of the Year. Craig Berube finished third behind Barry Trotz of New York Islanders and John Cooper of the Lightning for the Jack Adams Award as Coach of the Year.
How, the man turned around a last-place team
to
win the Stanley Cup. You got it.
So,
get the f*** out of here.
Here's the arguing facts.
Get the f*** out of here.
Against that.
Get the f*** out of here.
Get the f*** out of here, man.
Get the f*** out of here.
O'Reilly, Bennington, and Berube were hurt by the fact that voting for their awards was completed at the end of the regular season. The outcome might have been much different.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, if the playoffs were in there. Now, in addition, neither Bennington nor Berube were on their jobs the entire season for the Blues. So
Berube was most of the season.
Listen, if they're just going stats.
Bennington lost 5 games in the regular season.
You're arguing with the wrong guy, man.
Get the f*** out of here.
Switching gears, Paul Goldschmidt, who was supposed to have yesterday off, instead came in Wednesday's game in the 9th inning and knocked the crap out of the ball in the 11th to give the Cards a 2-1 win over the Marlins. Goldschmidt's smash went 353 feet. It was his 14th home run of the season and his 5th career walk-off homer. Ponce de Leon, after 6 innings with a 1-0 lead and a shot at his first big league win, didn't get it. Marlins had 3 singles in the 8th to tie the game and send it to extra innings.
So 2-1, huh? 2-1, 11 innings. I'm sure that was exciting.
Snooze fest until the end. The highlight looks great. That 1 home run. So still no win for Ponce de Leon. The David Ortiz shooting. Get this. We were talking about this earlier. There have been a lot of crazy rumors about why Ortiz was shot in the Dominican Republic. This happened 2 weeks ago. Turns out, just a case of mistaken identity. That is awful. Dominican Republic's lead prosecutor says Ortiz was not the actual target of the nightclub shooting on June 9th. Authorities believe the target was another man who was seated near Ortiz wearing similar clothes.
Oh, it sucks.
Reportedly orchestrated by a man linked to a Mexican Gulf cartel. Hasn't been apprehended yet. Supposedly he ordered the hit on his cousin, who he thought ratted him out to police 8 years prior. A total of 11 suspects are already in custody. 2 others still on the loose. Ortiz remains hospitalized. His condition has been upgraded from guarded to good, but he is certainly not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, he had his back turned to the shooter. I mean, he was shot in the back, so wow.
Yeah, and seeing multiple angles of it, it's awful. But I'm wondering what's going to come of that. The XFL was supposed to have 8 teams, but yesterday Commissioner Oliver Luck revealed that they'll also have a 9th team. Get this. 35 to 40 guys will fill all positions who are staying in football shape in case they're needed. So it's like a backup, like
sub-team. So it's like a spare, like a team just of spares.
Yeah. The idea is they want a pool of players ready to go, so the teams, if they lose a player to injury or some other reason, that they don't have to sign somebody who isn't on a roster anywhere, and they might not be ready. So these guys, they'll just keep them in shape as alternates.
Wow. So they just get to pick a spare. Oh,
yeah. It's like
smart. It's actually smart.
It is. It's like being an alternate for the Olympics or
you're just on a spare team. You hope somebody gets hurt.
Yeah. Our running back went down, so now everybody bumps up a spot. Now we need a backup. Tim, you're in. Let's go.
He also took a shot at the NFL. This is Luck. quote saying, "We think that our game is going to require, quite honestly, a little bit better conditioning than what some of the guys may be used to in the NFL or the CFL. So it's important that these guys are in shape, and it's hard to stay in football shape on your own."
So we got a St. Louis team, no name. I bet you it's just going to be St. Louis.
You don't think they're going to name anybody?
No, I'm sure it's going to be the St. Louis XFL team. Maybe they're not going to have team names. It's just going to be, you'll be identified by your city.
Have they alluded to any of the other team names?
No.
I'm looking it up right now. Will the XFL have team names?
We should be the Flood.
Ooh, I like that idea, though.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm Moon, and that's your sports, because everybody loves playing with balls.
Thank you, Moon.
Sports brought to you by...
My bad. Finish the sponsorship.
It's all good, man. Sports is brought to you by Amco Ranger Pest Control, protecting people and property from pests since 1960.
Your out is because everybody likes playing with the balls. That's normally what it is.
You're right.
They're saying by the end of June, early July, team names and logo announcement will be made due to trademarks and the legal process.
Okay.
They got to do names.
Headline News, sponsored by
Moritz Royce Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Riz Show.
All right, let's go to Indian Harbor Beach, Florida. A guy called the cops last week after he had an argument with his 27-year-old girlfriend, Katie Lee Pitchford, and she attacked him. She grabbed his testes, and he says she, quote, squeezed them until they were bleeding.
Whoa.
No thanks.
She also choked him and punched him in the face, but those sound way less painful than the scrotum thing.
Yep.
All things considered.
I'll take if somebody says, "Hey, I'm going to scratch you and punch you in the face and rip your arm and then give you a purple nurple, or I'm going to squeeze your testes until they bleed," I'll take all of the above.
She was arrested for misdemeanor domestic battery. So there you go, from Indian Harbor Beach, Florida. 27-year-old Katie Lee Pitchford. You are today's Headline Who's. All right, 9:27 on this Thursday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
You look like a 12-year-old Dutch girl.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update, that being brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Only thing to report, slow traffic, westbound 64, right past Spirit of St. Louis Boulevard. The left lane is closed there. This actually just popped up right now. Northbound 270 past Dorset. There is an accident, estimated to be clear shortly after 10 o'clock. Your point forecast, mostly cloudy. May see some sun around 80 for the high. Tonight, few clouds. Some areas may see some rain, mostly dry, around 70 for the low. Right now, it is 71 at the Point Studio. Point forecast brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Yeah, man.
It's probably the same thing.
You never know if yours is coming.
All right, so let's do this. Fine. Let's do this. You know what they said? I'm going to be as dark as that.
Going. Hey, everybody, let's go. Where I'm going.
I feel bad. Let's do it. I look at it.
And listen, the struggle is real. Maybe you don't know where to start. Maybe we're losing weight. You plateaued out and you're frustrated. And you're like, screw this. I'm going to go back to eating Doritos and sit on the couch all day. Maybe you just had a baby. You're trying to take the baby weight off. Maybe you have a vacation coming up and you want to lose a quick 10, 15 pounds before you hit the beach. Diet and exercise, the two pillars when it comes to weight loss. And for me, it was diet, exercise, and I went to Supplement Superstores in January. And, all right, well, I want this. Well, we got this now, the 1DB Overdrive Fast Pack. Newly formulated. In fact, there's a new element to it. And for me, it helped me lose 20 pounds. The new element is the OptiGreens 50. And if you're having issues with bloating, if you're having issues with energy levels, having a tough time losing weight, if you get sick often, that's all related. The OptiGreens 50 is going to help with your gut health. And research proves that gut health plays a big role in natural energy levels and weight loss and overall health. The 1DB Overdrive for the guys, the 1DB Goddess Fast Packs for the ladies, boost your metabolism, optimize your thyroid function, helps crush your cravings, helps give you an all-day focused energy boost. You're going to get to your weight loss goals. But you got to go to Supplement Superstores. They're there to help you out. Mention the Riz Show, get 25% off the 1DB Overdrive, 1DB Goddess Fast Packs from Supplement Superstores online at supplementsuperstores.com.
Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this.
4 shots and
This is not good.
all right, so the pants are tight.
Hey, whoa.
He's cocking it.
Do I have to
Chambered.
do I have to count every time?
Yeah.
Okay, I just was making sure.
All right, ready?
Oh god.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, 1, Jesus, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down the left cheek. 1, 2. Oh, they both hurt. 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a bitch! That was crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a monkey!
Was that 3? That was 4? All right.
That were in the same pile of left cheek twice. God bless America!
Oh crap!
I hate to say I'm getting good at this, but
Oh
I think I'm getting good
man,
at
that
this.
oh dude, I'm telling you, that's the worst it's felt.
He is really getting good at it.
Oh dude, that's the worst ever.
Jeff's an expert marksman.
With an
Jeff, you
airsoft
found your
rifle.
thing, man.
I did. I
that's
finally
the
found my
best.
calling.
All right, give
It's
him a hash mark.
It's my special purpose.
Wow,
There
look
you
at
go.
that.
Trico's got
4
4.
marks.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
Don't forget to make your picks. 1057thepoint.com/picks. The Riz Show Pick'em Challenge.
Dude, if you watch the Riz Show ass cam here, it's just him doing like a rocking ship, just back and forth, a rocking chair. He's he grabs it and then he lurches forward and then he's
Well, here comes the fourth one.
he just keeps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, my fly's down. I just noticed
Oh,
on the
your
cam.
flies down, too.
You saw it on the
My
camera.
fly's down. Thanks, ass cam.
Is there anything Ass Cam can't do?
Men's Health, they are there designed to make you feel like you again. I mean, they are designed to make you feel like you never have felt before. And what I mean by that is maybe you suffer from low testosterone. That's something that I suffered from. It's something that Jeff Burton suffered from. It's a lot of people's ailment, I guess you could say, and they don't even know it. You would never know unless you actually get your blood drawn. If you are just low in energy, don't just sit there and go, well, it must be because I'm not getting enough sleep, or it must be because that's just what happens with old age. Don't just settle for that. Go to Victory Men's Health and let them run your blood work. And then they get you on a plan specifically for you. And the next thing you know, your numbers are increasing. You're feeling better. Male pattern baldness, adult acne, erectile dysfunction. Just a few more things that they can help you out with over at Victory Men's Health. 2 locations that are amazing for you. One over there in Illinois, the other one in Town and Country. They're absolutely amazing. The staff is fantastic. And the certified urologists, what they do is they check up on you, make sure they're doing okay. Not just a sales guy going, take this, you'll feel better. See you later. All you have to do is go online, victorymenshealth.com, get all the information. Again, victorymenshealth.com. Be you again.
Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this.
4 shots and
This is not good.
all right, so the pants are tight.
Hey, whoa.
He's cocking it.
Do I have to
Chambered.
do I have to count every time?
Yeah.
Okay, I just was making sure.
All right, ready?
Oh god.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, 1, Jesus, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down the left cheek. 1, 2. Oh, they both hurt. 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a bitch! That was crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, you son of a monkey!
Was that 3? That was 4? All right.
That were in the same pile of left cheek twice. God bless America! Oh crap!
I hate to say I'm getting good at this, but
Oh
I think I'm getting good
man,
at
that
this.
oh dude, I'm telling you, that's the worst it's felt.
He is really getting good at it.
Oh dude, that's the worst ever.
Jeff's an expert marksman.
With an
Jeff, you
airsoft
found your
rifle.
thing, man.
I did. I
that's
finally
the
found my
best.
calling.
All right, give
It's
him a
my-
hash mark.
It's my special purpose.
Wow,
There
look
you
at
go.
that.
Trico's got
4
4.
marks.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
Don't forget to make your picks. 1057thepoint.com/picks. The Riz Show Pick'em Challenge.
Dude, if you watch the Riz Show ass cam here, it's just him doing like a rocking ship, just back and forth, a rocking chair. He's he grabs it and then he lurches forward and then he's
Well, here comes the fourth one.
he just keeps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, my fly's down. I just noticed
Oh,
on the
your
cam.
flies down, too.
You saw it on the
My
camera.
fly's down. Thanks, ass cam.
Is there anything Ass Cam can't do?
Hi, I'm King Scott, and this is Cooking with King Scott. Today, we do tortellini, but before we get in that, let's visit Gordon Ramsay and see how he makes the perfect tortellini. Guess you're not there. Well, that didn't go as planned, but I promise you the perfect tortellini, so let's make the perfect tortellini. Now, cooking's not an exact science, but there are rules. So before we start, let's make sure we do it properly. You want to turn it over and read the rules.
If that
It
Riz
says
rub
to
yet?
peel.
Put it on your meat? No? Yeah. Oh. It's available at 12 St. Louis area Schnucks locations. Go to 1057thepoint.com/rub to find the location nearest you. But what you do is you go to Schnucks, these particular 12 locations. You go to the prepared food section, and now they have Sugar Fire products. Sugar Fire proteins like the pulled pork and the sliced turkey, the pulled chicken, the full racks, half racks, 4 packs of ribs, the beef brisket, my favorite, the brisket burnt ends, the sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, coleslaw, potato salad. You buy $20 or more worth of the Sugar Fire stuff. You take your receipt to the courtesy counter, get yourself that Riz Rub. And by the way, the Sugar Fire products are available at all 90 St. Louis area locations. But Sugar Fire is awesome. It is just a heat and eat kind of thing. 2 great St. Louis things, Schnucks and Sugar Fire, now together. Again, go to the prepared food section, pick up that Sugar Fire stuff at those 12 locations, which you'll find at 1057thepoint.com/rub. $20 or more, take that receipt to the courtesy counter, get yourself that Riz Rub. 1057thepoint.com/rub. So Donnie Fandango's Radiothon begins in about 23 minutes. 28-hour Radiothon to benefit the Ronald McDonald House Charities of St. Louis. All that money stays here local. What a great cause. And
Yeah.
Donnie's raised a lot of money.
The countdown is
charity.
on for the countdown.
Donnie's raised
McDonald's.
$100 bazillion for that charity in the past couple of years. So your donations for song requests and business plugs, 10 o'clock. Donnie Fandango's 28-hour Radiothon begins. Speaking of food, so what do you guys think? The National Restaurant News just published their annual report on restaurant sales in the U.S. Who had the most sales out of all the restaurants in the U.S., and include fast food?
Okay.
What do you think number one is?
McDonald's, just because of the numbers?
I would like to say McDonald's because of the amount of stores
That's
there
the
are.
top 10. So you say McDonald's number one?
I would say McDonald's.
The number one restaurant made $38.5 billion in sales.
McDonald's.
It's McDonald's. Good job. One. Would you like to guess what number two is?
Is Starbucks on there?
Starbucks is number two. They made $20.5 billion.
Hey.
So McDonald's is 18 billion more
Than Starbucks.
Dear Lard. And is this globally or just the U.S.?
U.S.
We're disgusting.
Well-
Restaurant sales in the U.S.
This is last year.
Yeah, last year.
Burger King's probably not in top 10.
Burger King's number 6. They made $9.9 billion.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's number 3. Despite being
Wow.
open only 6 of 7 days.
Yeah, but if you ever drove past one of those at noon
Any time of day,
and
honestly.
see 48 cars in line.
Chick-fil-A jumped up from
Really?
7th place in 2017 to 3rd place for last year's sales.
Wow.
You've never seen a line at lunchtime at Chick-fil-A? Dude, it is at least,
think
and
I've
this is
ever-
not a joke, there's 2 lanes, and each of them are at least 20 cars deep.
I don't think I've ever been
Always.
to a Chick-fil-A.
Who
it gets,
are you?
It gets so bad.
Except for at the mall.
It gets so bad that they take people to go with it like an iPad and take orders like
Yeah,
back.
really?
Yeah.
Despite the lines, it goes pretty quick.
Oh, it goes real fast. It's definitely worth it for sure.
I don't even mean this as a joke, but I think one of the few times that I'm out and about and just kind of like, and am thinking, I'm going to grab some food is probably on a Sunday. So I've seen a lot of, I remember.
You've seen a lot of closed Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of empty Chick-fil-A's. So it must have always been Sunday.
Chick-fil-A made $10.5 billion last year, despite being only open 6 days a week.
Unbelievable.
So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 6.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's number 5. They made $10.4 billion.
Do they consider pizza chains?
Yes.
Pizza Hut.
Nope.
Domino's.
What about Applebee's?
Domino's number 9, $6.6 billion. Applebee's not in the top 10.
KFC?
KFC not in the top 10.
Olive Garden.
Not in the top 10. All fast food. These are all fast food now.
Oh.
Oh, okay. You said
Wendy's.
Wendy's number 7. They made $9.5 billion last
Jack
year.
in the Box.
Jack in the Box not in the top 10.
Holy cow.
You're missing a big one.
I know. We're missing number 4,
Missing
right?
number 4. It's a big one, man.
Is it burgers?
Nah.
Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen
White
not in the top
Castle.
10. Nope. It's not burgers.
Hardee's.
Nope.
It's not burgers.
Not burgers.
If you say Chipotle,
Nope.
Qdoba or something like that.
Nope. Come on. They're
It's
everywhere.
not burgers.
They're everywhere.
Don't tell us. Don't you dare tell us.
Is there a hint that's not
wanna tell you.
obvious? Don't.
Subway.
Subway. Here it is.
Oh, see,
There he
now I
goes.
don't.
Stop. We can't do it again. We
I know,
can't do it
I
again.
know.
What? That it's not fast food? It is fast food because the meats are pre-sliced.
Yeah, I get it. I just when you go, hey, name
know
some
how
fast
meat
food
works.
restaurants. If I have to get out of my car, if it's has to be a walk-in, it's not going to pop up in my brain.
That ain't fast enough for
that's all.
Moon.
I say the same thing. If somebody goes, hey, man, let's go get fast food, Subway would not even be on my radar.
No.
Subway is, I don't consider Subway
Somewhere
a
in
restaurant. I don't consider Subway fast food. It is in its own category.
Well, Subway's number 4. You're missing number 8 and 10.
Both fast food. Chipotle.
Chipotle
number
can
8
be fast food.
Wait, they both have drive-thrus, so
Dunkin'.
Dunkin' is number 8.
Wow, well done.
Number 10's got a drive-thru too.
Panera.
Panera is number 10.
Damn. Good for Panera.
Wow.
Panera made $5.6 billion last year.
Good for them.
Somebody mentioned Hardee's before. They've added a new burger to their menu, the garlic bread thick burger. It's available at Hardee's nationwide now. Third pound black Angus beef patty served on a butter toasted sourdough bread with a garlic herb spread.
Looks delicious. By
Parmesan crisps and caramelized onions. And then right for a angioplasty. Look at that. That looks good. Those Parmesan crisps. You ever have those Parmesan
Yeah,
crisps?
I could do without that on the
yeah.
burger, though.
They sell those at Costco.
I eat them out of the bag with my hands.
But I can only eat a certain amount.
Yeah.
Because then the taste it's so overwhelming.
It's not
No.
even the taste. It's like a film
It's
builds
so
up in your
strong.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
It's
what I
such
mean.
a strong taste. Like I could maybe have like between 5 and 10 in a sitting, and that's it.
Yeah.
They're good.
I feel like, it's almost like if you take like the powdered quick milk and you just take a spoonful of that and fill your mouth up with it. That's the like consistency that fills up in your mouth after you eat 6 of those.
All right, so most of us probably have like a go-to food to order when we're at a bar or a pub or maybe a questionable place we haven't been to before and we're not sure what to try. Do you have one of those? Let's say you're on a road trip. Okay, you're out of your comfort zone. You're on the road, and you need to stop at a place, and it's like a bar. Or a pub.
Okay. You're saying just in general. You're not saying like, oh, I got to have the triple cheeseburger from this place.
No, you have no idea. You're going in not knowing what the quality of food is, if it's good at all.
Yep,
Do you have a go-to like
one of two things? Yep, every
like
time.
here's what I'll order.
Yep, one of two things.
What is it?
It's either their pizza or their wings.
Okay.
I'll get a burger. I like cheeseburgers.
So you figure, and if anything else, I'm just going to get a burger here. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Anything for you?
Mine used to be whatever they offered as far as like specialty grilled chicken. Like if it was a Alice Springs chicken with cheese on it or just something around
You know
that.
what's funny? Since watching Bar Rescue, you ever watch the show Bar Rescue?
No, but I know what you're going to say.
Fantastic.
It's always
The
something
profit
with the
margin?
chicken. No, it's always something with the chicken.
They always-
Whenever there's a problem in the kitchen, it's always with the chicken.
They usually point the little thing that takes the temperature of the chicken, and it comes back as 58 degrees. And
Well, I don't really
they
eat
go to
chicken
they go to
anymore.
pick it up, and
Especially-
it's slimy.
Especially
that
if
helps.
it's a place I don't know. You'd think maybe grilled chicken would be fine, but usually that's the thing they find wrong at
Wow,
Bar Rescue.
that's good information.
Maybe like Carly said, it's a burger you go with, or like a chicken sandwich, like you said, or maybe a salad. How could they screw up a salad? But a writer for the website Eater says that when in doubt, in those kind of situations where you're at a bar, you don't know, a pub you don't know, you need something to eat, you should always go for the quesadilla. Always order the quesadilla.
Why?
It's a pretty simple meal. Cheese stuffed between flour tortillas, sometimes with grilled chicken or steak added and griddled. And the writer called it a harder to mess up grilled cheese, basically.
Oh, I kind of agree, but I will say on average, random quesadillas are a disappointment.
He says a good one is delicious, but the beauty of it is, according to him, if it's not done right, it's still better than most mediocre bar food. It's probably the safest thing. I agree with this.
I was expecting them to say something like one of the generic frozen appetizers. The mozzarella sticks, the toasted ravioli.
That's not a meal.
Yeah, but
anything could be a meal if you put your mind to it, Rich.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because like those
wings.
are like open up the freezer, open up the box, drop them in the fryer, put them on your plate.
But even like wings could be gross and underdone and oversauced. A quesadilla is...
Yeah, but I've seen plenty of places really mess up a quesadilla, especially bars, because they'll try to be fancy, or they'll have a guy back there that really stuffs it but doesn't grill the vegetables very well, so you get this weird greasy pile of things falling out. I don't know. I think you can mess that up. I like to go and see, because a lot of menus will have like a little
Favorites?
asterisk or a logo that'll say like favorite, and they'll have 2 or 3 items that they're famous for.
Yeah, I'll kind of go with one of those. If
Yeah, but that's
an
usually have more of that stuff and they're pushing that stuff.
option.
Oh, you say, yeah, maybe, but okay, like a couple of my buddies have just been turned on to Shamrocks. I sent them over to Shamrocks a few times, and when they went there, the first time I said, try a horseshoe or a pony shoe. First of all their food is awesome, but that's kind of their thing.
Well,
they kind of specialize in this
That's their
thing.
thing. I'm just saying, I'm saying, hey, you know, on your way out to Manchester, Tennessee for Bonnaroo, you got to stop along the way, and you're in a town you don't know, on a road you don't know, at a place you don't know. They said the safest thing is a quesadilla. This is from the writer for Eater. I don't know. I tend to agree with it, but remember a couple of years ago, mystery Oreos came out?
Yeah, the Fruity Pebbles one.
And everybody immediately figured out 2 things. 1, the flavor was Fruity Pebbles, and 2, that's a gross flavor in between 2 chocolate cookies.
It was very strange.
Do you remember the mystery Oreos?
No.
Oreos, it was like they didn't say the flavor on the box.
Yeah.
They were in like the
They were
white
Fruity
packaging.
Pebble flavor?
Yeah.
Are they allowed to say that, or did they say like rainbow cereal flavor?
I can't remember I think they said fruit cereal.
Oh.
Well, they're doing it again. And they announced they'll be doing another round of mystery Oreos sometime this summer.
So they're all the same flavor?
Mm-hmm.
But you just have to figure out what it is.
Oh.
I don't think Oreos made anything that I don't like. There are things that I'll go, I'm not going to buy that.
We've had some stuff.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think, because we've
Remember
had
the watermelon ones were gross.
They weren't great.
See, I didn't like them. I wouldn't say it's gross, but I definitely didn't like them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a few that I would never choose over others, but I don't think they've made anything bad. What were the coconut ones, or remember the ones that you guys hated? And I was
the
like,
pina colada ones.
And key lime. You hammered an entire package of the key lime
ones
thins.
were pretty good.
Yeah, well, usually the thins I think are terrible, but just because of ratio. But those were so good.
Remember last year they had the ones with Pop Rocks?
Those were great.
I thought those were awesome.
I thought those were good. They had ones with Pop Rocks in them.
Fascinating.
They had the cherry. Was it cherry cola? Was that one?
I was not a big fan of those. But again, I didn't hate them.
Was it chocolate covered cherry or cherry cola? It was something. It was delicious.
They're all good.
Chocolate covered cherry was one that they had for sure.
That's what I'm
pretty sure Oreo can just take my credit card.
It's a bold statement, man.
Pineapple on pizza. You okay with that?
Yeah.
What about pineapple in a burrito?
Oh,
I see what they're doing.
It's awesome. I've had
I
it before.
understand it and I accept it.
This Mexican fast food chain called Mad Mex. I think it's only in Australia now. They just launched a burrito with pineapple as one of the ingredients. So you get your rice, your beans, your meat, your guac, your cheese, and pineapple. And a writer actually tried the thing, and she was surprised to find it tasting good.
It's like a Hawaiian twist.
There's somebody here that makes one with pineapple.
Well, if you look up tacos al pastor, it's like a pork taco. It comes with pineapple.
Yeah, that's not totally unusual.
I don't think it's that unusual. People are going crazy over it.
Well,
Would you have ice cream that's buffalo wing flavor?
No.
I would taste it.
You know what's funny is I actually had this conversation with my wife the other day. She got some buffalo ranch flavored, buffalo flavored ranch, like buffalo wing flavored ranch. I tried it. I was like, I don't really think I'm a big fan of buffalo flavor, like buffalo wing flavor.
Well, this is this ice cream shop in Buffalo, New York, just launched a new flavor called Buffalo Wing, and it's made with Frank's Red Hot sauce. Is it a good thing? People are mixed.
If Red Hot Riplet made an ice cream, I'd probably buy a pint.
Me too.
Honestly.
If an ice cream store is listening, I'm sure they will do that.
Yeah.
Red Hot Riplet flavored ice cream.
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah. It has a little sweet. It kind of sweet. You know what I mean?
All right, we're going to take our final break of the morning. Donnie Fandango is in the bullpen. He's got to get going here
All
with
right.
the Radiothon. That begins next. Hi, I'm Riz from the radio, and I've been playing guitar for about 10 months now, and that means I'm ready to teach you how to play guitar too. Are you ready to learn some fine licks? Well, I want you to take classes at the Rizzuto of Fine Music. In no time, I can get you playing like this. When you sign up for classes at the Rizzuto of Fine Music, I will teach at least one class a week, 15 minutes only, and you'll get this commemorative tote bag. Achieve all your dreams. Learn how to play guitar. Yes, fine licks like this. At Big St. Charles Motorsports, whether it be bike nights, whether it be super sales events like the Yamaha Get Out and Ride sales event, so take advantage of awesome factory incentives like customer cash and low APR on new Yamaha motorcycles and off-road vehicles. Get your new Yamaha at Big St. Charles Motorsports. You can save a ton of money. So at Big St. Charles Motorsports, up the hill, the big orange building, everything Harley-Davidson. If you are a Harley-Davidson enthusiast, you like the bikes, the new stuff, the pre-owned stuff, or the Harley-Davidson tchotchkes, that's where you go. Down the hill, the big yellow building, that's where you'll find your Yamahas, your dirt bikes, your ATVs, your side-by-sides, your UTVs, your watercraft, parts, accessories. Also, that's where you find the Indian motorcycles. It's Big St. Charles Motorsports, Interstate 70 at the Cave Springs exit on the North Service Road. Take advantage of the Yamaha Get Out and Ride sales event. All the details, BigSTCharlesMotorsports.com, the jackpot of motorcycles. I can't believe we're here again, huh? Brandy, can you believe you're in the studio again?
Yeah, I love it. Good morning,
Ready
St.
to
Louis.
do this? And we have another wheel in here. So Jeff's going to spin the wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on, it's going to be either a tattoo or a piercing.
Correct.
And the piercing could either be an ear piercing, which will be, what, the cartilage?
Cartilage, yes.
Yeah.
Or it could be your nip.
Right.
Notice I said nip.
Yes, you did.
Now, I think, Brandon, we've gone through this before. The nip piercing has got to be one of the harshest and most painful of the piercings.
It's definitely sensitive, yes.
She told me that I will get a
You'll get a hot flash.
a
from
hot
your
flash
toes
that
to
starts
your
at my
head.
toes and moves up.
She wanted to make sure you ate before.
I eat constantly,
Yeah.
but I can have I got a protein bar there if I should start eating that. Should I do that?
I think you should be fine.
I
He should
think
be
you
fine.
should be fine.
Okay,
Yeah, if
all
you've
right.
eaten within the last 4 hours, you'll be fine.
Yes, I have.
All right, so
Okay.
right now on the wheel it says nip. It says Riz and Patrico tattoo. It says Riz's choice. It says ear. It says Patrico's choice, and it says spin again. What are you hoping for, Jeff?
I'm hoping probably for tattoo.
Which, by the way, we decided it is not Riz and Patrico tattoo. It is
R-I-Z-Z. 'Cause he already-
R-I-Z-Z, yeah.
He already has your initials.
In the office here, Dan the Calzone Man brought
You're
by
damn
some
right.
calzones and some salads. Riz, you took advantage of one of those amazing salads that they have, which is literally like the inside of their calzones, but just put onto a salad.
I mean, I had the Caesar salad.
Which their chicken is great.
Chicken's
It's
great.
fantastic.
But I had to have a piece of the special calzone for the month of June.
The Tony Montana,
Love
which
it.
is their take on the Cuban, which is fantastic. I'll tell you what, it's great because so Jeff gets the Meet Me in St. Louis, which is like the closest thing to a standard calzone. Usually I always give him trouble. I'm like, man, you get the same thing, get something else. Yesterday when he cut into the middle of it, the cheese kind of like oozed out, and I went, Man, he's the smartest man alive because that looks fantastic right now. And you could find something else that you fall in love with that sauce on the side every single time that you go to any of the 4 locations, downtown Clayton, the Grove, and in Chesterfield. 2 coming soon, one in Twin Oaks, the other one in Wentzville. They've got the salads, they've got the desserts, they've got the amazing calzones. Everything is made fresh every single day. Just go on their website and see for yourself, sauceontheside.com. Again, the website is sauceontheside.com. It is Sauce on the Side.
So next on the docket is Jeff Burton's sexy calendar from the competition, well, 2 competitions ago. Remember, it was the sexy calendar shoot. Calendar is complete, and you could buy it for the first time Friday at the Hot Shots, Manchester. $10. Jeff will be down there. He'll sign it if you like.
Yes, he will.
And for the first time, we're going to see it right now.
My God. Oh, my God.
These things have been in boxes for about a week now, sealed up.
Yep.
We haven't seen these before. Oh, I can't wait.
The best description I can... Are we doing this now or we're doing our
No,
new
we're
picks
going
now?
to see them now.
Okay. The best description I can tell you is each month, if you just think about it, each month of a calendar has a certain theme or a holiday or something, and that's what we went with each one. So, like, February would have some sort of Valentine theme. March would have a St. Patrick's theme, that sort of thing.
And by the way, if you can't make it out on Friday, there will be another opportunity for you to grab a calendar. We'll give you those details as soon as they become, solvable. Let's see the cover.
Oh my God.
Right. Here we go. Here is the cover of Jeff Burton's Real or Fake Punishment Calendar. Looking good.
Nice.
Nice little cover. All right, Jeff Burton's Real or Fake Punishment. There it is.
Yeah.
What is the
logo?
What's
cartoon?
the first month that you're going to pop up? Is
April.
It gonna go April.
Okay. Let's see. Oh God. Are we streaming this on Twitch?
We are.
All right. Here we go. Here is April. Oh my God. It's an Easter theme. And Jeff's in bunny ears and a skirt.
He is topless.
Oh my
Skirt,
goodness.
and he's watering flowers.
You look like
At least he still has his watch on.
You look like a disaster.
Is that an S&M mask?
It's not labeled as such, but it can be
It's like
used.
an S&M mask with bunny ears.
Yeah, that's actually from Patricia's.
All right.
His watch is
He's
sexy.
having so
That's
much
April.
fun.
It's got the
Wow, dude.
it's got the Easter theme. Okay, next.
Wow.
Here's May.
Goodness gracious.
What is May's theme?
It's all out.
My birthday, so it's a gender reveal, basically.
Okay, and
sweet.
Jeff has a robe on which is open and his junk is
Oh,
pixelated.
my
And that is
goodness.
my actual robe. And look at that bullet wound right
Look
there.
at that from when you had your colostomy bag. It's just
gosh.
You see pretty much all of Jeff there.
Sexy.
There is no,
Yeah, there
no
is.
Photoshop in there.
Is it cold in the room because your nips are pronounced?
It wasn't cold. It was hot. Am I right?
So you got a
Ben?
wig?
Yeah.
You got a wig on?
I hate May.
And God bless you, Video Ben is the one that took these pictures.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mine
he,
had to see a
gosh.
lot
be in
of
therapy
me.
for a bit.
Fine job, sir. How was he as a subject?
You know, he was really willing for about anything.
Did he enjoy it?
Yeah, I think the only weird thing was it was a stipulation that he kept his socks on the entire
Uh-huh.
time.
That is very true.
That's Jeff.
All right.
Okay, that's May. Let's go with...
Eagle call has been issued. Eagle call!
It's a blood drive, baby. Saturday, Hood's Home Center in Festus, and we need you. Blood supplies, they run low typically during the summer months. And think about it. It makes sense because people are going on vacations. People are carting the kids around. You're not thinking about donating blood. But the need for blood is a year-round thing. Maybe you have a family member or a friend who's been in an accident. They need blood. This is where that blood comes from. And there are so many lives that are saved when you donate blood. Up to 4 people can benefit from just 1 pint of your blood. And your blood donation helps serve the needs of many of our local hospitals. So join us at Hood's Home Center in Festus on Saturday. Blood drive is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Everyone who donates will get that limited edition point T-shirt, only available to those who come out and donate at one of our blood drives this summer. I'll be out there from 11 to 1. Get all the details at 1057thepoint.com/blood drive. Make an appointment or just show up. It's fine. Blood drive, Saturday, Hood's Home Center in Festus, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., 1057thepoint.com/blood drive. Well, that is it for us. The guy to my right, Donnie Fandango, he is in next, and he's going to stay on for the next 28 hours. You are a warrior.
You know what's crazy is I'm driving in and I'm driving and I'm thinking to myself, at midnight I'll be halfway done.
Oh, gosh.
Yuck.
This is nuts. But it's for a great charity. We every year I think to myself, I'm not going to be able to make it, and then I do.
You do. You wind up making it.
Yeah. But God, it'll be great to see you guys' faces again. That's for sure.
As is tradition, usually when I come in the morning. This is our first year doing it here.
Yeah.
Like here at the Hubbard Studios.
Yeah.
Hell, Hubbard.
Hell, Hubbard.
But usually I come in and just pop in, give you a hidey ho.
Dude, last year, the Radiothon at the old building, when we were legitimately the last ones out the door. So, like, when people leave, it gets a little creepy. But that place was haunted house-like. It was awful. So I'm looking forward to there being civilization, at least somewhat a little bit here tonight.
Plus the window. The window's going to be...
Yes.
That's going to be a big thing for you, dude.
How are you going to stay awake? Are we doing anything special? Red Bull?
Nah,
coffee?
Man. I don't do that. And I got to space out like the caffeine or my stomach goes absolutely bananas. So now, man, I just kind of try to pace myself. Mary and the kids will come later on and bring me food and stuff, which is nice because that's the worst part for me. And I don't mean to sound like a wuss. I just get homesick, man. I miss the kids. I miss Mary.
That was one of the things for me when I spent the time in the box, in the glass box, over at Hot Shots a couple months ago. I found a newfound respect for you being in the box for 24 hours. It was actually 28 hours because I did the broadcast at the end of my time there.
Yeah.
But was it 24 hours?
It was 24 hours.
It was 24 hours.
Yeah, you went from 10:30 to 10:30.
Okay, you're right.
But normally after 24, I'm delirious. So the last 4 is just a breeze.
And I got depressed after like hour 7. And then I kind of rebounded.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, tonight, once they leave, probably 7, 8 o'clock, until I see you guys, oh, man, that is by far the toughest part.
Well, it's all for a great cause. For the Ronald McDonald House Charities of St. Louis.
Yep. Money we raise stays in St. Louis to help the houses here, to help the different rooms and floors that they have at hospitals in the area as well. Over the course of the last, and this is just the Radiothon in general, not just for Ronald McDonald House, but we started in 2011, and so far we've raised over $232,000 for charities. So
that's a lot of coinage, Donnie.
Yeah, so we're looking to add to that. So we're going to get after it. And you know what? The best part about this whole thing is it's fun. For a day, we get to do kind of, sort of, almost whatever we want. And that's almost unheard of in commercial radio. So let's live it up.
If you got it, Donnie will play it.
That's right.
Or if we have it, Donnie will play it. So those requests, get those in.
Let's go. Start it now.
314-6-WALK or 314-692-5537. Also, the business plugs, you'll take those.
Yep, $105 for those. They can also go to 1057thepoint.com, make donations there as well. But calling it in, best way to get it to us. And we'll talk about, there's just a lot of different aspects of this that we'll talk about as we go along. God knows we got time.
That's right. Carly Lawrence, thank you very much for sitting here.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Always nice having you here. Anything to plug?
Follow me on Instagram. Carly Laughs.
That's it. That's it. All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Riz member of the day, shouting out Philip Schumer one more time. We'll play his song, and then Donnie Fandango's Radiothon officially begins. Oh, also, don't forget, tomorrow, Patrico, Jeff Burton, King Scott, and Moon out at First Community in Glen Carbon starting at 4 o'clock. Your first chance to pick up those red, white, and blue weirdo stickers. $1.
Awesome, by the way.
Goes to the St. Louis Honor Flight. And I'll be out at Hood's in Festus for the blood drive beginning at 9 a.m. on Saturday. And Moon is at Doc's Harley Davidson on Saturday at 1 p.m. All right, here's Philip's song, and then the Radiothon begins. He wants to hear this song from this, particular rock and roll outfit. And we shall see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye. Yo, you were listening to the greatest radio station, greatest morning.
So next on the docket is Jeff Burton's sexy calendar from the competition, 2 competitions ago. Remember, it was the sexy calendar shoot. Calendar is complete, and you could buy it for the first time Friday at the Hot Shots, Manchester. $10. Jeff will be down there. He'll sign it if you like.
Yes, he will.